Hello guys, good morning. So in this video we are going to be looking at how we can accept users input. So to accept users input, first we are going to be starting with by creating two variables. So I'm just going to create two random variables that are going to hold or that are going to store the values that our user are going to input. So I'm just going to create two random string variables. So I'll just say string. So I'll just call this first variable first name. So I'll just terminate my line of code, and then I'm going to create another variable which is string, and then I'll call it last name. So these are the piece of information that I want my users to input. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be collecting, or I'm going to allow our user to input their information so that we can store them in these variables to in these two variables. So how we do that is by writing this keyword, this special keyword C in. So with double greater than sign. So in this case, we are telling our compiler that we are going to enable users to enter their details or their data. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing the first variable and I'm going to be putting it here. So whatever my user enters in the first time is going to be stored in this first variable, and then I'm going to terminate my line of code, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the second variable. So I'm just going to copy this, I'm going to paste it. So I'm just going to change the first name to last name. So here, whenever our users enters any information for the first time, so our compiler is going to go ahead and grab this variable and store it inside this first name variable, and then whatever our user enter second time is going to be stored in this last name. So that is what we are doing here. So uh, the last thing that we are going to be doing is we are going to be outputting our information, or the information that our users entered, or the information that we captured from our users. So now to output the information, we just use our cout function, less than, then we are going to just call the first variable, which is first name, which is the memory that the first information that our user enters are stored. So I'm going to terminate it, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the second uh, variable. So I'm just going to write C out, then last name in this case. So this is the last value that our user are going to supply. So that is it. Now one thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to include the next line or the new line function so that the information are going to break in different lines. So I'm just going to add this function endl like this. So I'm going to save my program, and I'm going to compile my program. So I'm going to run my program. So you can see we are having a prompt here. So our program is telling us to enter a number. So now I'll just type anything, whatever. Now let me just type my name, Bas. Then I'm going to press enter. So I'm going to uh, type the second name. So this name, this Abbas, is stored in that variable, the first name variable. And then whenever I type my maybe last name, Mohammed, so this is going to be stored in the second variable. And then whenever I press enter, we are going to see the output of our information, or our data that we input. So you can see them here. So that is how we can be able to obtain users information or data in our program. Thank you very much.